Hello everyone, this is Jacob Goji here, and today I'm going to be showing off my modified Hiya King Ghidorah. So, I know some people already want the new Hiya King Ghidorah 2019, probably because it has better articulation, and probably because the old one's articulation is ass. But you know, I honestly don't want to spend another $120 to get the same figure, because you know, I already have the original anyways, and I understand that it doesn't have as much range, but you know, but I got an idea from this one video from Instagram. His name is, I don't know, I forgot what his name is, but I'll put it in the description below. Yeah, so I watched a tutorial of how he modified this figure, and he did a great job, and I was amazed, so yeah, so I thought I can do the same thing too, and I did it, so, and after doing this, my hands were freaking sore though. Yeah, your hands will get sore when you modify this because it's a very sharp figure, like the spikes on his back. But I tried my best to not break it. But anyways, let me show you what I did. So let's start off with the middle head. So with the middle head, well, I just took all the pieces apart except for this part, and then just had to cut beneath the ball joints in the rings, but I didn't want to cut too much because I'll end up making it loose. So now he can look down this far. Yeah, it's not the best range, but you know, but at least I tried my best. But at least he can look forward. At least he can look forward now, and then wrap around Kevin's neck and even knees. Yeah, not the best range, but you know, at least Itchy's articulation is good now. And then next we have knee. Now, knee was the worst one I did though. Like, he had the worst range of articulation. Like, I could barely move the right head, you know, because the right head was like very stiff and tight, and probably the most limited of them. And it took me a long ass time to take all the ball joints out, but I managed to finally got it. So this is how far he can look down. Yeah, it's not the best. But I don't know if maybe I could try to go back to modifying this figure, you know. But I mean, he could look down by this far. Yeah, it's not the greatest, but maybe I can go back and add a little more ball joints to it, or just replace them, you know. Maybe cut a little bit more. But I just don't want to make it loose. But hey, you know, at least he can move side to side now, and then he can move like this far. So that's pretty good. And then finally we got the left head, aka Kevin. Now Kevin was the easiest one to do since he had more range than the other heads. So here's how far he can look down. He can look down by this far, which is really cool, you know. And you get a lot of really cool poses. And you can have it, and he has this much range, so he can curl around Godzilla's neck or something or so, you know. Pretty cool of what I did right here. Yeah, I'm really satisfied of how the left head can articulate Kevin. But you know, he was the easiest one to do. So now you can get King Ghidorah some very creative poses, like, you know, like when he's attacking Godzilla, you can get him into this pose, right? This attacking pose right here. Yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, so now here's some toy photography.